Hey guys, Rick here. Look, I want to show you something that I thought was kind of interesting. I'm not sure if maybe some of you guys may not think it's all interesting. I thought it was interesting. So take a look at this. All right, let me swap this around. All right, so I've been working on this RV boat building for months now, okay? Cleary Buildings put it up last fall. I think they were completed, and I'm doing all the inside. Did all the electrical work myself. I put all this formulary boards, this 4x8 formulary boards. I ripped them and put them in between those 2x6 skirts to add some insulation. And then I had an insulation company come out and put in 6-inch bats. You see, they're not done yet. Anyways, all the framing work I did. Okay, all that framing work, all those 2x4s in between the 6x6 vertical posts. I did all those in. Okay, so here's the interesting part about this. All right, I counted about 752 3-inch screws. Okay, all the screws that you see, going in here, all the screws that are toe-nailed in here, 752. All right, let me show you something. I thought it was kind of interesting. So I'm working on my last board. Okay, this is my last 2x4, and I need 4 screws. I'm toe-nailing this last 19-inch board here. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a 4th one. All right, so 752 screws. I'm short 1. And I looked everywhere for a 3-inch screw. Now, I have 3.5-inch screws I can use, but let me tell you, it's just bugging me that I don't have one 3-inch screw left. That was my wife Alexing me, yelling at me for something. Anyway, so take a look at this. I was looking everywhere for a 3-inch screw, okay? I have this, well, first of all, let me show you this box. These boxes, I buy the screws in 5-pound boxes, okay? This one here is 2.5, okay? I bought 2 5-pound boxes of 3-inch screws for my project, okay? That's roughly 70 screws a pound. That's 5 pounds. That's 350 screws, 2 boxes. There's 700 screws, okay? And I don't know, I must have had 52 of them in this box here. Let me show you this. I'm looking everywhere for that 4th screw. Couldn't find it anywhere. I looked in here to see if I could find one, maybe in one of the wrong boxes. Look right there. I know I left this in here just so I can show you this video. But look, I was looking in here and there I found it. One left in my little bin here. Now, I remember last month when I was taking all the screws out of here when I started this project, I left one in here. And I always leave one in here to compare it when I'm putting my screws back in. Because if I have a bunch of 3.5s, and I keep all these bins full of screws for different projects, when I'm working here. So they're so close together that when I'm putting them back in, I want to make sure I grab the right one. So I always have one just to compare. So it was interesting that there was 1 screw left in this box, and my project is now complete, at least my part. This is my 4th screw, my 753rd screw, and it marks the completion of my project of framing this. And it'll be all ready for tin. I got a buddy of mine who's going to tin it for me. I could have done it, but I don't feel like messing with it. So that's all going to be steel tin. It's going to look just like that ceiling. It's going to be white. And let's see. That's it. It's going to be heater over there. This is where the boat goes. All right. Obviously the Behemoth RV. And that's it, guys. I will do a time lapse on this project. I just wanted to share this with you. So thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.